Shalom, shalom. This Shia from GMS Savannah, Georgia, coming in another lesson. But first and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakradash, and double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, which rule well and teach well, and to the Archean, pushing his 100% truth, and the affiliates, this 100% truth, to the four corners of the earth in sincerity while risking their lives to do so. Shalom. And also to the hopeful elect of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and speckled birds scattered amongst the heathens that have the appearance of the heathens, that are Israelites through the pedigree of their father. Shalom. But today's lesson we're going into is, Babylon is crumbling. Hey, do not put your faith and your heart into this place, man. Because it's crumbling more and more and more. It's all about, repent and coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because this place is circling the drain. And this is what happened to a lady right here. We're going to show this little video. We're going to hit some scriptures on it.
The Librarian of Congress. Why did you choose to do that?
We felt she did not fit the needs of the American people. There were quite concerning things that she had done at the Library of Congress in the pursuit of DEI and putting inappropriate books in the library for children, and we don't believe that she was serving the interests of the American taxpayer well, so she has been removed from her position, and the president is well within his rights to do that.
The president fired the Librarian of Congress. Why did you choose to do that?
We felt she did not fit the needs of the American people. There were quite concerning things that she had done at the Library of Congress in the pursuit of DEI and putting inappropriate books in the library for children, and we don't believe that she was serving the interests of the American taxpayer well, so she has been removed from her position, and the president is well within his rights to do that.
Wow, that's something else. What kind of books? I was wondering that she put that was such a problem, But at the end of the day, well, you can go right here to Amos 6:1 and say, woe to them that are in ease in Zion and trust in the mountains of Samaria, which are named chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel came. Yeah, you can't put your ease in Zion, man. Babylon the Great, because this place is sleazy world, man. The earth is given into the wicked. Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. And this is not your resting place, you Israelites. This place is crumbling more and more and more, man. You can't even be a librarian. You're going to get, you're going to lose your job, man, being a librarian. But what kind of books we put in there that these kids, that was such a problem? That's crazy, man. It's just straight madness here in Babylon, man. But hey, when you have trust in this place, hey, anything can happen to you, to any job that you're in. And then we got to understand, right here, Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Yeah, man, you can't. Hey, you cannot put your rest in Babylon, man. The only rest you should have is in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because everything is turning up out here in Babylon, man. Everything is turning up out here, and we have seen this in the last week or so. Things are starting to turn up, man. Everything is leading to them wars, man. Everything is leading to it. So hey, it's all about Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Hey, if you don't have the covering of it, man, you're gonna be bugging out here, you Israelites, for sure. And then right here, Ezekiel 35:5, it say, because they have had a perpetual hatred and have shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had in. Yes, a lot of perpetual hate that's going on out here in Babylon for you Israelites, man. And it's gonna continue to rev up more and more and more, man. All these incidents that's going on, you know, it's a lot that's going on. It's just getting crazy out here, man. It's setting everything up, going into those race wars, man. It's lining up more and more and more every day. You see what's going on here in Babylon, and things are revving up, man. You know, you Israelites, every day, y'all at ease here in Babylon, man. But hey, you got to understand, Sleazy E and these other devils, heathens, they hate y'all, man. And we, as time get closer and closer and closer, it's gonna get worse and worse. You know, but if you don't have Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you're gonna bug out here, and gonna become cardinal. And you know, Sleazy was given the blessing of the sword. So we spiritual people, man. We not carnal people, man. And a lot of people gonna find that out the hard way, man. They gonna mess around and find out, man, that hey, we fight spiritually, man. Here in Babylon, man. You know, and then we still under them damn curses too. We definitely still under the curses. You know? In Ecclesiastes 12 and 10, you know, never trust thy enemy, for like an iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. And this wickedness is going to be here, you know, till Yahweh shall crack them skies, man. You know what I'm saying? Till we put back in rulership and righteousness, rulership in Babylon, man. But hey, man, you can't never trust our enemies. Never. You know, because like I say, these are some perilous times. You better walk circumspectly, knowing the evil times that we in right now. Paraphrasing. You got to be smart out here, you Hebrew Israelites. You got to be smart out here, what's going on. Because more and more things are getting crazy, man. And we letting y'all know, man, this is not your resting place. You know? So like I say, a lot of these Hebrew Israelites gonna find out, man, that you cannot be carnal out here with Sleazy E, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be cardinal, man. We got to put all our trust in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, mainly because we worm Jacob, man. Like I say, we still in these curses. But hey, man, the only way to navigate through this crap hole that we in, man, is Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know, keep that covering on us, man. Going down that narrow, straight road, man. Because things are getting worse and worse and worse about a minute in Babylon. But I just want to just hit that, man. You just see right there, man. You know, a lot of you devils went out and voted for DJ, and like I say, all that was in vain, man. All that in vain, man. You know, but like I say, our people are side of shit. And they gonna have to learn the hard way. You know, they gonna have to learn the hard way, man. Cause you know what I'm saying. They put trust in Babylon, and you can't do that. You know, you cannot do that. Can't do that at all. But I hope this is edifying to the hopeful sheep and the lamb. Kwan Yasharala on to the next lesson. Shalom.